Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm Gamesplaining Pioneer Days. If you've watched the first video, you will have an idea of the rules for Pioneer Days. I've set the game up as a 2-player game using the standard Pioneers. Every player has this on one side of their player card, and there's some special rules on the other side depending on which of the characters you've taken. So I'm going to play with everyone being on the same thing. So on the 2-player game, there are 15 dice in the bag, 3 lots of 5, and everything scales down to being for 2, so it's usually 2 plus 1 is pretty much the scaling on this game. So let's get straight into it. This player will be the yellow points, and this player will be the dark brown points, which is underneath. So start player will select 3 dice, or grab 3 dice at random and roll them. Then start player will select one of those dice to action. The only choices we have are wood or medicine. I could spend 3 money to turn any of those dice to one of the sides if I specifically wanted that to happen. I don't think I covered that in the rules explanation in video 1, so I might put up a little note on that, but that is just a bit of a bonus rule there. I think at the moment I'm going to use the yellow die for this, and I'll actually take the 6 money. There's my stack of 6 monies. Then the other player, the dark brown player, player 2, I'm not sure what we're going to call him. It might be calling him, her, and him. Let's see how we go. Is going to take the same die, but is going to grab this card. So what this card does, so this is for the rest of the game or until he happens to perish, is on my turn I'll be able to buy 1 wood for 2 silver. That may actually be a real benefit to me later on in the game. Now there's a green die left over, so that gets removed, and the green disaster token moves forward 1. Plus the start player token to the right, and he pulls 3 dice and rolls them, and he will choose to grab an equipment. So that goes onto his player board, and what that allows is one of my townsfolk is immune from disease. So if he's carrying 2 townsfolk and he still has that, then they won't die. And the black equip die goes onto the black spot, and now it's her turn. She's got the choice of a cow or a cow. She could gain 2 wood straight away by taking this, but she thinks that cows might actually be a bit more valuable at this point in the game. So in the interest of everyone, she's going to take the black die and the cow, which means that the blue pushes the blue disaster token forward 1 and comes out of the game. Okay, trade again. She rolls. Okay, she's going to use the wood to actually get some wood because she can see there's a storm approaching. So 2 wood fit onto the 1 square. And he is going to use the green one to action anything. He might action the equip and try to grab another piece of equipment. What this one means is whenever he has this piece of equipment, if he takes the cow face as the die that he's going to use, he will gain some wood, and that goes face up onto his cart. The leftover die is red, so we push the red token forward 1, swap start player. We have 2 cows and wood. He might use the cow's face to gain this townsfolk, so he's going to get 2 wood straight away. Those 2 wood fit onto the bottom of his board. She's once again going to take the cow face to get another cow. So the leftover die is the red one, which pushes the raid further forward 1. Trade start players, and this is the last 3 dice coming out, so this will be the end of the week. And last roll of the week. Okay, this player can see that there's a potential raid coming if that die there doesn't get used. So she's going to use 8 money to buy a large wagon. So she's only got 1 money with her when that raid happens, or if that raid happens. And then seeing that that town is looking for 1 medicine to get her a favour, that might be the best way for her to go, since she's only got 1 medicine. If she doesn't have any equipment, and there doesn't seem to be a way for her to gain equipment, since she hasn't paid to turn any of the dice over, she'll take that and take a medicine. Now he has a whole bunch of wood. He's got equipment, so he can trade one of those equipments in at the town, plus a wood, plus a medicine. He could do with another medicine, because if he's got 2 medicine, he's going to be able to actually claim both of those cards. So what he might do is spend the 3 money to turn, I think he's going to actually turn the green one over to the medicine side, so he'll grab a medicine, which leaves the blue die to push that forward on the track. Okay, since we've got to the end of the week, because there's no dice left in the bag, we first up give points. We resolve any effects on cards. There's no effects on these 2 cards. We give points for the number of cows, so this player has 3 cows, she gets 3 points. He's only got 1 cow, so he only gets 1 point. Then we go up and do the favours, or the towns, should I say. So this town requires 1 medicine. She's going to pay 1 medicine and gain 1 favour. He too shall pay 1 medicine and gain 1 favour. The other town is looking for 1 medicine, 1 wood and 1 equipment. So he's also going to pay all 3 of those items and he'll gain 3 favours for that. She's unable to do the equipment, so she won't be able to claim those favours, but she'll hang on to the goods that she has. Then we reset the week, so another 2 towns come up telling us what our pioneers are working towards. We remove any equipment left in the shop and replace it with, in this case, another 3 for a 2-player game. All of these townsfolk disappear, they're no longer available. Another 6 come out. All of the dice go back into the bag. Start player goes over to the next player, and we start all over again. We haven't hit a disaster, but you kind of understand what's going to happen with them. It happens to everyone when those disasters happen. If a few of them happen on the same turn because of a black die, you work from the blue down to the green. I think I'll leave that there for Pioneer Days. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to see what games I've been playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.